Where in tarnation did the kids put that halter at? I'm gonna do everything one-handed from now on. She's a stubborn old lady, but hey, it's light out here.
I got it.
What does a lady duck say? Hey, sugar. We're out first thing in the morning. It's not super early, it's about 7 o'clock, but the sun shouldn't be up for about another hour. So, our job this morning is to get the 2 cows in the trailer that are going to go back to be AI'd. They got implants in to put them into heat last week, and now they're going to go in and get AI'd as soon as they come into heat this week. What we're up against is it's raining and it's dark, and these cows don't like being moved in the dark, and so it's going to be slippery and they're going to be a little agitated, and I got to figure out how to separate the 2 into the trailer. I'm going to try bringing you guys along with me, see if you can see anything unless it gets too wet. Hey, sugar. Oh, you're going the wrong way, sugar. Nope. I don't know why they do that. They get 90% of the way in there and then turn around and freak out. Now she's all kinds of agitated. Well, you're not gonna be able to see anything out there anyway, so I gotta put some panels up. We'll leave you guys here in the trailer where it's dry. Maybe you can see them popping in when the time comes. But I gotta make a few changes. They're just gonna run back and forth until I run out of energy. I got one in. I anticipated this being a problem, that I could get Honey in and Sugar would not. My plan was just to lead Honey in with a halter because she is halter broke. But now I've got my gate wide open and I gotta go find a halter, hoping that nobody gets out. So I should have planned ahead a little better. Grab me a halter. Woo! Where in tarnation did the kids put that halter at? Should be like 4 of them right here. I must have them inside. I'll check real fast. Make sure nobody's getting out. Know what we might do? I think we can close this gate enough. And technically it's opening a gate, but we can slide it over here. Oh yeah, nobody's getting out of that. Now let's go find us a halter. It's starting to get a little lighter out of here though, that helps. Well, nobody knows where the halters are. But I did find a rope. I can just throw a halter real fast with that. Throw me a knot. And I might show you that here in a minute. How we throw a knot. This is what show is that? Man from Snowy River style. When he throws that knot, yeah. If you're a fan of that show, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you've never watched it, you'll have no idea what I'm talking about. But he throws a knot. And that's what we're gonna do. We're going to try to catch a cow with you in one hand, bring you along for the ride now that the sun's actually coming up. I mean, it's still 30 minutes away, but it's getting light out here at least. Alright, sugar. You wanna hold still for me? Let me put this loop on your neck. Nope. We'll see this one-handed. Get your nose back over here. Nope. What's the big idea? Well, we got her. Here we go. We gotta wait. We got a party coming behind us. There's a party over here. Here's how we tie a cow on. Look at that. I'm gonna do everything one-handed from now on. Alright, watch out, sugar. Let's move. We gotta shut this gate. I'm just gonna stand there. We're gonna try to get her in and then jump out and shut this gate really fast. Alright, back in there. See you later, guys. We got her head in. We just gotta get her to go the rest of the way without kicking me. She's never kicked before, so I doubt she would kick me. See if I can just pull her from out here. Get her to come in. There you go. Hallelujah. She's a stubborn old lady, but hey, it's light out here. These two are all loaded up. We're just gonna throw some hay in there. They need to stay in that trailer for about 45 minutes. I have got to feed these cows quick, and then I gotta get to work. All right, let's pretend we're in a pinch. And all we got is a rope. This rope has just a knot on the end, but there's no loop. Looks like it once had a loop and a broke. So all we got is this rope. We're just gonna take it like that. There's a good end on there. Take a little throw, like that. Pull it through. That is too big of a loop, but it would work. Put that around their neck. Once you get it around there, take this loop here, put it that way. So this is around their neck here. This way, put it over their nose. Pull that tight, and you got yourself a little halter. I'll show you that knot one more time. Maybe I'll show you on a cow someday. So the good thing about this knot, it comes undone that easy. Take your ends. You're gonna go around this way. So you're just gonna throw it towards yourself this way, and then it wraps around itself. So the end of it comes around, goes up, and over top. You get a little shorter piece here. So we're just gonna throw it like this. Done. I feel like a magician now.
Look who we have just found trying to steal all our rabbit food. We need to get her out of the garage before she eats all our food. Hey, you go over there and go. Hurry! Go behind her. We need to trap her. I got it.
In our last video, we showed picking our last row of beets. So I just wanted to show what I've been doing with them. I've spent the last 2 days canning pickled beets. I love the color of pickled beets. They're so pretty. So I ended up with, I think, 27 quarts and 16 pints of beets. My grandparents absolutely love pickled beets, so I always put some in pint jars for them and get those down to them. Just kind of fun to show what I actually do with our harvest and not just harvesting. Also, I'm cooking up some of our buttercup squash for dinner. Here they are in the oven. I love having all of these fresh things to eat. That's my favorite about this time of year. I also wanted to show we brought all of these sunflower heads in. We just put them on a table down in the basement in front of the fireplace so that they can get more dried out. The kids have still been picking them out and eating them, but the outside shells of the seeds are very soft. Kind of interesting. They're all white except for this one. This one ended up with black sunflower seeds. And here you can see what the seeds look like when they pull them out.
Tight that was on there. Left like that cut right there.
How can you tell it's a girl?
What does a lady duck say?
Alright, what's a male duck sound like? Way different sound. Oh, look at that. His curly tail. That's a male duck.
We have our work cut out for us today. We're finally going to clean this shop out. We have to get it clean enough that we can put our wood for the winter in there. Our first step is to clean up all these feed bags. Basically just gonna work that far side over there is where we're gonna be piling all the wood. So we're gonna try to just work towards getting that, at least that portion cleaned up. There is no way that we can clean this entire shop, get it organized, just because we have no shelving in here. There's no real floor in it. It really probably should just be a wood house. We're gonna do our best to make it look as best we can, but it's not gonna look great by the time we're done. Just because we got too much stuff in here and inappropriate stuff in here for what it's actually built for. Well, this is not perfect in here. It's not beautiful by any means, but it is much better. Look at that. That'll at least be better enough that we can get all our wood. We're gonna stack it against this wall over here. We gotta get to splitting wood. We have like 10 cords that need to be split and moved in here. Ready? Don't hurt me. Ready? Gotcha. Take that. Don't even go face.
3 goats in a truck.
How you doing?
We are taking these goats to my sister's house. We're gonna throw them in her garden because they have pretty well cleaned ours out. I mean, the cows did most of that, but we're gonna put her in her garden, help clean her garden out. That'll keep them busy for a couple weeks.
We are here at Barrett's sister's house. I wanted to show what we're doing for firewood this year. We usually go up into the forest and get a permit and get a bunch of wood up there. But this year we saw a good deal on logs. So we each bought a truckload. Barrett's sister's family and us bought a truckload of logs. And so that's our firewood this year. We've got our pile over here of logs that have been cut up. And today we're going to be splitting those and then loading the trucks up and hauling them back to our house.
Rainy days don't seem so wet. Stormy nights don't stay. From the moment that we met.
We ended up with about 1.5 cords that we got hauled over here. That'll be enough for a few weeks for us. We got probably another 5 cords at least that we need for the winter. Somewhere between 6 and 8 cords will do us just fine. So we got a lot of work to do yet. It took us an hour and a half to split. We did 2.5 cords. Kept a cord there for my sister. So it took us about an hour and a half to do that. Won't be terribly long, but we still have a lot to do. So we're gonna keep splitting wood any chance we get, along with the other projects we got going on around here.